gone is going to be in the first heat, along with Darrell Wallace Jr., Brennan Poole, Elliott Sadler. All these are serious regulars that are Dash for Cash eligible, and they're going to have a tough time fighting each other in that heat.
This round right here, a lot like yesterday's third and final round of the Sprint Cup, my philosophy, run until you know you can't run any quicker.
Already a minute gone by, only 5 minutes, and this our final round. Race coverage begins today, noon Eastern time. It's Xfinity race day from right here at Bristol.
And you know what? When qualifying's finished, for the last 5 races, the same 3 cars have been 1, 2, 3. But that's going to be a little bit of work for him to accomplish today. We haven't seen the speed from Daniel Suarez. I mean, he's got good speed, but we haven't seen the speed from these cars that we've been accustomed to lately. Can they do it again?
And we just saw Kyle Larson, I think he ran 4 laps, and he finally slowed down on his 4th lap, and he pulled it in. He's quickest right now.
Daniel Suarez and that Joe Gibbs Toyota is flirting with it. Those Gibbs cars have dominated qualifying this year. Can they do it again here?
Suarez mentioned second. Ooh, big wiggle there.
A big wiggle. He got into the outside
right rear
wall.
for sure.
Absolutely.
He's second fastest.
Kyle Busch third right now. Justin Allgaier, Joey Logano completing the top 5. Only other car that's been on track. Kevin Harvick, you're on board with him right here.
Let's take a look at what happened to Daniel Suarez. Loose getting in the corner, and then hits the wall on the exit of turn 2.
Yeah, you can see we just got up there in those marbles that you talked about, Larry. You can see the dust flying from the tire debris, and he's just along for the ride at that point. And this could be some work that they're going to have to do the car that isn't approved by NASCAR. He could be in a bit of jeopardy there as far as the starting position.
Yeah, because right now, you know, he would start on the pole for heat number 2. So yeah, Scott Graves and that crew, they have some work to do.
Look at this lap by Erik Jones.
How about the quickest? 15:23.
How about the quickest by 2/10? We talk about a half second separating the field. He just does it in the dominating fashion.
And that's by far the quickest that he's run versus round 1 and round 2. He slowed down a little bit on that lap from a 15:23 to a 15:27, a little under 2 minutes to go.
Austin Dillon jumps up to second fastest.
Keeping track of where these guys are as far as odd and even. Michael mentioned earlier how stacked that first heat is based on what happened in round 2 qualifying. Erik Jones right now would join that group, being the quickest here in odd number in heat 1. Daniel Suarez would be in heat 2. He's 4th right now. Allgaier would be in heat 1. He's in odd in 7th. Same for Ty Dillon. We haven't seen Ross Chastain. He needs to be an even. Really give himself a chance to be Dash for Cash eligible.
I know how he could do that.
Just not go?
Not see Ross Chastain.
That would be smart, actually.
Well, he's actually out on the racetrack right now. We're closing in on 1 minute to go.
I love these underdogs that have just come to Bristol knowing what was on the line and knowing they would have a chance to win $100 grand if they could do their job. And we're seeing Ross Chastain jump to the top of the list of the underdogs of a guy that can do just that.
We have a tie again in this session. Erik Almirola and Justin Allgaier ran the exact same time at a 15:44, and actually Allgaier would be quickest.
And that's big because that would make him 7th, putting another driver in an odd position, which would mean they would start today in heat 1. Brandon Jones, another one, 9th right now, and Ross Chastain on track. He went from 12th to 11th. Man.
Got 15 seconds to go. I think everyone has said, you know what? We've kind of got what we've got here. That's all there is. Biggest surprise to me is Kevin Harvick being the slowest of those 12 drivers.
Yeah, it really is.
That was intense, guys.
So qualifying is complete. And for the 5th time, Erik Jones going to start on the pole. But today, just starting on the pole in heat 1 from Bristol Motor Speedway.